Hey, what's up everyone, it's your girl Brand Shanae, and today I have an unboxing for you, and it's for the Beacon book box, so stay tuned.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
And we're back. So like I said, we're going to be doing the Beacon book box unboxing today. So let's go ahead and get started. So let me open this. So this is what it looks like when I open the box. And the theme is the January theme, and it's Spellbound stories. And here is the spoiler card right here. And this is what it says right here. This is the theme. And then the first thing I see, it says, "Hi there, thanks for purchasing our January box, Spellbound Stories. Sorry for the delay. This is the first time we had a delay in receiving the books from the publisher. Hope you enjoy the box as much as we did putting it together. Thanks, Team Beacon." So this was that. There was a delay with this box because of the book, but here is the little note. And then the other thing I see is a bookmark, and it says, "A Pack of Blood and Ties," and it's autographed. And it says, "The primal rule of winning. Don't fall in love with the contender." So this is a book right here. So here's the bookmark. It's beautiful, and it is signed. I think it might be by the author. So it's a signed bookmark, and here is the back, so I'm guessing this is the book. Then the next thing I see is a candle, and it says, "Novely yours, Isla de los Signos. It's sea mist and magic." So here is what it looks like right here. It smells really refreshing, and it smells really good. So we have the candle right here. Next thing I see, it says, "Molly Weasley's homemade hot cocoa." Oh, this is pretty cool. So this is from Harry Potter. So this is Molly Weasley, which is Ron Weasley's mom, and here is her hot cocoa in here in this little jar. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, this is her, and here is the hot cocoa in this little jar. This is really cool. I didn't like this. Smells really good. But here's the hot cocoa, you guys. So we got this. This is awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to using this and keeping the jar just because I like the top of this. The next thing I see, it looks like little it looks like postcards. And it looks like a man is kissing a woman, like a gargoyle is kissing a woman. So I got a lot of these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and this is what it looks like. So maybe if you know what this is from, please tell me. But these are little postcards right here. But this is what it looks like. Or maybe it's supposed to look like this. Yep. I don't know. So this is what it's supposed to look like right here. So that's pretty cool. I wonder what this is. Let me see about the spoiler card. This is when I'll reference it. So it's exclusive Fisan postcard designed by Lily Berries. So okay, all right. And then for the candle, it's exclusive Isla de los Signos candle from Novely Yours. So that's pretty awesome. And then the exclusive Mrs. Weasley's homemade hot cocoa from Team Beacon, and it was labeled and designed by Little Berries. So that's cool. All right. Oh, okay. And so with this book box, we were supposed to receive an ARC, and I guess this is the ARC. And this is and it goes with this bookmark that is signed, and I believe it is signed by the author. So it goes with this book, and it says, "A Pack of Blood and Lies, The Boulder Wolves, Book 1. Yosuday bestselling author Olivia Wildenstein." So here is the book that is supposed to be ARC, but usually it would say it's an ARC on there, but maybe not our advanced reader's copy, but it doesn't. But this is the cover. It's gorgeous. And it says, "The primal rule of winning. Don't fall in love with the contender." 3 months shy of her 18th birthday, Ness is forced to return to Colorado. Even though it's been 6 years and the wolves of her all-male pack don't recognize her, she recognizes them. People who shun others because of their gender are hard to forget. Especially Liam Colleen, son of Heath, the crudest and cruelest alpha to have ruled the Boulder Pack. Liam is as handsome as he is infuriating, as kind as he is punishing, and he makes Ness's treacherous heart race, which isn't good. After all, he's a Colleen, like father, like son, right? When Heath dies, Liam vies to become the new alpha, and no one dares challenge him, except Ness. Thus begins a treacherous game. The rules: winner takes all, including the loser's life. So this is really interesting. Oh, okay. So I got a signed bookmark by the author. And then I also got a book plate as well of the author here. So this can go in the book. So I'm really, okay, this is cool. And this is what it looks like on the inside right here. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to reading this, especially with the woman protagonist in this who is pretty much going against the grain, which I really love books, and I think that's been very popular lately. A lot of women going against the grain, especially when men say it's a man's world, but it's a woman's world. But I'm definitely looking forward to reading this, and can't wait to put this in there. So we got the little book plate with the signed. And then, looks like this is the book, but it comes with the book sleeve. So this is the book sleeve right here, and it says January 2019 book sleeve. It's wintertime weather. So this is what it is. So here is the book sleeve, and inside is the book, that the hardcover book, and it is Echo North by Joanna Ruth Meyer. She dreamed of the wood and the wolf who was trapped there. I never heard of this book. Okay, it says a marvelous, enchanting tale about the power of love and stories. And this was said by Rosamund Hodge, New York Times bestselling author of Cruel Beauty. Okay, and then we also have a signed book plate as well. So we have that. This is really interesting. So here is the cover. And this is what it looks like naked. Right there. And let me go ahead and read the synopsis for you. I'm interested in finding out what it's about. And it says, all at once I saw a huge white wolf staring at me from the border of the forest, and I swear to God in heaven that his eyes met mine, that his eyes knew mine. Echo Alkive's safe and carefully structured world falls apart when her father leaves for the city and mysteriously disappears. Believing he is lost forever, Echo is shocked to find him half frozen in the winter forest 6 months later, guarded by a strange talking wolf, the same creature who attacked her as a child. The wolf presents Echo with an ultimatum. If she lives with him for 1 year, he will ensure her father makes it home safely. But there is more to the wolf than Echo realizes. In his enchanted house beneath a mountain, each room must be sewn together to keep the home from unraveling, and something new and dark and strange lies behind every door. When centuries-old secrets unfold, Echo discovers a magical library full of book-turned mirrors, and a young man named Hall, who is trapped inside of them. As the year tricks by, the rooms begin to disappear, and Echo must solve the mystery of the wolf's enchantment before her time is up. Otherwise, Echo, the wolf, and Hall will be lost forever. This sort of reminds me of like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, just by the fact that the ultimatum of the wolf was pretty much that she had to live with him for a year. So that's pretty strict. It's interesting, but it's with a wolf. So it's definitely a different take on it. And it says on the back of here, it says, I ran the wood and the wind and the dark wheeling round me, my eyes fixed on the white flash of the wolf. He was ever ahead, just out of reach. There was nothing but gnawing, bitter cold, the burn of my lungs, the bursting of my heart. Somehow the snow didn't hinder me. I ran away from the grasping fingers of the bony trees, away from the cruel wind that sought to snatch me up and shatter me against the stars. I ran for a lifetime, and another after that. While the centuries spun away and time slipped into eternity, I became part of the wood and the wood part of me. So this is very interesting. Like I said, I never heard of this book, but I'm looking forward to reading it because the synopsis was pretty damn good. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. So thank you, Beacon Box, for introducing this book to me, because I didn't even know anything about this book until now. So we have this, and I just love the book sleeve, by the way. And the inside is gray, so yay. And then last but not least, it looks like a little tapestry, like a little print. Let me see if I can open this so you can get a quick look at it. Let's see. Ooh, it feels really soft too. Okay. It's pretty big. Let me read it first. It says, isn't that what stories do? Make real things fake and fake things real? And that was said by The Winter Curse by Marie Rakowski. So here is what it looks like. It's pretty big, but maybe you can see what it says right there. So this is really pretty. I really like this, and I'm gonna try to hang it somewhere. This is like the third one I got from a book box subscription. So this is pretty cool. I'm not sure the Winter Curse is. I haven't read that, but maybe I should, just to figure out what that means. Sorry, that's my daughter.
Mommy, Daddy's here.
Okay, all right.
Daddy's saying this thing.
Okay. Yeah, my fiance just got home, so my daughter's excited. But anyway, this is also in the box, and it was about the book. And it says, "Dear reader, I'm so thrilled that Echo North has found its way into your hands. Echo North is a retelling of the Norwegian fairy tale, East of the Sun, West of the Moon, which, like the more well-known Beauty and the Beast, has its roots in the myth of Cupid and Psyche. I've also borrowed a huge element from the Scottish ballad, Tam Lin, which seemed to fit with the themes of these other stories. A brave girl doing something impossible to save the man she loves. Fairy tales hold a special place in my heart. Beauty and the Beast is my favorite, but I never thought I'd write a retelling of my own because I didn't think I had anything to add to the spectacular canon of retellings that came before me. And yet, when Echo came along, whispering her story, I couldn't help but listen. I hope you'll fall in love with her just as I did. This is a book for people who love stories. It's a book about hope and holding on the things you love. It's about learning who you are and finding strength where you didn't think you had any. It's about not letting other people's perceptions of you define you. I wish it were possible for you to step into the pages of this book, just as Echo steps into the book mirrors in the Wolf's Enchanted Library. But I fear the old magic of power and ink will have to do. Enjoy the journey, dear reader, and wherever it takes you, wherever you do, don't let go. All my love, best, Joanna Ruth Meyer." Okay, so this is a letter by the author, so that's pretty cool, an inspiring letter from the author. So I really enjoyed that. And it says, it has like a Q&A with Joanna Ruth Meyer on the back of Echo's mouth. And it says, like, for one, it says, "Describe Echo North in 5 words." And she said, "Winter, journey, magic, stories, scars." And it says, 2, "What do you think makes an intriguing story?" And the author says, "For me, it's a combination of compelling characters and settings and a strong emotional drive. Deeply caring about the characters and their situations is usually what keeps me turning pages." 3, it says, "What type of research do you do prior to writing your first draft and or during the entire process?" She says, "It depends on the book, but with Echo North, I research Russian clothing and food and tea, or ugly pictures of the Siberian landscape, watched a YouTube video of a guy trekking across frozen Lake Baikal, and read up on watchmaking and lighthouses. After the initial draft, I also reread East of the Sun, West of the Moon, and Cupid and Psyche myth." So this is pretty cool. And she said, they asked, "What is your all-time favorite novel?" And it says, "This is not at all a fair question, so naturally I'm going to give more than one answer." And she says, "The Queen of Atala" by Megan Welland Turner, "The Winter's Curse" by Marie Rakowski, "The Return of the King" by J.R.R. Tolkien, "Middlemarch" by George Eliot, and "Fire and Hemlock" by Diana Wynne Jones. That's pretty cool. And from the Beacon Box team, they asked, "What really inspires your writing process?" And the author of Echo of North said, "I get inspired by lots of things: music, movies, books, scenery. The first spark of an idea for Echo North actually came from a dream I had about a girl riding a reindeer being chased across the snow by a pack of wolves. Much of the last section of the novel was inspired by looking at pictures of gorgeous and magical Siberian landscapes." So that's pretty cool. And then they asked, "Are you currently working on any writing projects?" And it says, "I'm writing on edits for Beyond the Shadowed Earth, which is the companion novel to my debut, Beneath the Haunting Sea. And I always have a project or 2 on the back burner. The ideas never stop." And in the next question, they said, "Do you have any unique, quirky writing habits?" And she says, "I don't know how unique it is, but I required 2 things for writing. Scrivener, the world's greatest novel writing software, and a cup of tea. Bonus if I can look out of a window, preferably at some trees while I'm writing. So that's pretty cool. They did a little questionnaire for the author. So this is pretty much that right there. So this was really inspiring. I always like to read the note from the author because you want to know the inspiration of that author and their inspiration of writing. And I think that motivates me more to actually reading this book. And I was right about it sounding like a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. So I'm definitely excited to doing this. I'm definitely going to probably be reading this when I do like read books of retellings. So this is definitely going to be on my TBR. So keep an eye out for that when that happens. So I got this book. And I also got this book, which goes with the theme, especially A Pack of Blood and Lies. And this is about wolves. So they are like companions to each other. And as far as that, let me see here. It says, thank you so much for purchasing our January Spellbound stories. We are excited to announce that this is our first box, not only of 2019, but the first box where we have included a signed ARC. So this was something great. And it says, thank you all so much for your support. Next month is our 1-year anniversary. It is the start of a new year, a new Beacon box. Stay tuned for some amazing things happening this year. We could not do it without you, and we look forward to growing and sharing more of the Beacon family with you. Happy New Year's. So there you have it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I really did, and I think the best part of this box was reading that letter from the author and reading the questions of Q&A and her answers with the questions. But thank you so much, you guys, once again. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button and that bell so that you be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much, you guys. See ya!